Podcast starts at 19 seconds.
Welcome to Fit the Description of Black Men's Podcast, where various black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various black men's perspectives. I'm your host, G, and today we got Adam.
Hey.
And we'll see if we get anybody else join in later. So now, with that being said, make sure on your way in to hit that subscribe or follow, depending on your platform. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to check out the Clips channel, Fit the Description Podcast, over there on YouTube. And beyond that, let's go ahead and get started. I'm not sure if you heard, but PlayStation just announced in 2028 they're getting rid of all physical games and going straight digital. Same thing with Xbox. Xbox right after that announced that. So basically all games in 2028, this is going to be the last generation of physical games. After that, everything's going to be digital. Now, right now, I'm going to go through all the details, but for the most part, the internet and everybody who's learning about this is going crazy. But I know when we talked about it, you had a thing where, well, okay, let me hear from your perspective before I just assume what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
because like I said, you know, I'll just say this. So you know my stance. My stance is I'm on the side of physical and ownership. I'm not happy about this shit. I'm pretty pissed off that all the physical games are basically going away. And again, my fear, it isn't about the physical game part. It's about ownership. That's what I care about. So that's just kind of where I'm at. And I'll let you go ahead and go from there.
Well, I would say it like this. I'm a gamer, so it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna buy the games regardless of the fact. I'm gonna play the games. Like, do I buy physical copies to games if they're available? Yes, but no, because I want early access. So I haven't bought a physical copy to a game unless like I want the actual physical copy. It's like I'll wait until it gets cheap. Like I told you, I bought Madden 26 because of, it's an Eagles cover with Saquon on it. I don't care about the game. I already have the game on like the Switch 2. I already have it on the Xbox. I already have it on PlayStation because it's free. I don't care about the game. I just wanted the actual thing because it's my team, or like it just means something to me. It's like I bought this Suicide Squad and Kills the Justice League. I just bought it because it's just something I wanted to have more than anything. But I don't care about physical copies. I just don't care about it because I don't do it anyway because I want early access. So it just doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to have this conversation, because we're totally on the opposite side of this, because it does matter to me. I mean, simply put, I don't know if you heard, but Sony 500, there's 500 movies that are gone from the Sony Play Store, and nobody can access it, even though they bought it for full price. And that's my issue with it completely, is that you technically don't own anything. If they want to remove it, they want to change anything about the game, you can't get that back. And that's why I'm totally on the opposite side of you. Like, I do care about this because, like I said, I care about ownership. I don't like the fact of they could just change things with games. I don't like the fact of at any point in time, like if I'm playing a game and they just want to get rid of it, you can't have access to it, even if you pay full price. I think there's something really wrong with that and wrong with that process. So I think I agree with space and room. Physical, for me, physical is not really the issue. I like physical because I like to collect. I like having my cases. I like knowing, like, if the internet goes down, I could still put in my game and still play it. Even though I know it's unlikely, that's just what I believe in. But the thing is that I'm sorry, I don't trust these people to do right. I mean, heck, you have a story about that. You dealt with it. You dealt with, like, losing all your shit.
Yeah, but I already said on the podcast, it's like, yes, I lost everything, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, it sucks. I'm not going to say it doesn't, but I'm a gamer first. So that's where I guess it trumps whatever. Yes, would it be nice to have all the games that I paid for over the years? back, but logically, I just think about it like I wasn't really playing them anyway. And it's and to the credit of the games that I lost, I beat a majority of them. Like I told you before, it was maybe only 2 of them that I didn't finish, and I can easily buy again and play again. It's just not a big deal. It's
You see, for me, what you just said, it sounds like they just stole their games from you. That's what it sounds like. Because if you put money into them, you pay full price, and you're supposed to own these games, and now you can have access to them. To me, that sounds like theft.
and I'm not disagreeing with you, but it like I said, we live in a world where either you want to play and it comes like everything comes with stipulations. I mean, I'm not trying to throw it back out there, but and many people will say this and agree. Maybe not everybody on this podcast, but everybody who games agrees. It's like if you have money, there's ways around it. It's like, yes, every game that I bought, I can pay for this subscription and get all my games back that I paid for. So it's
Until
like,
the subscription is gone.
huh?
Until the subscription's gone.
What do you mean?
So you said I could pay for this subscription and get all my games back until you can't pay for your subscription. Or you should
I
not.
could not pay for my subscription.
Who knows? I mean, you may go through a hard time. You may have a check that bounces. You may not get your money.
I can't come up with $17 if like no. Listen to me when I say this. This is my hobby. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do computer shit. This is my hobby. This is my love. This is my passion. So I'm always gonna have money for my passion. It's just like dudes have money for weed. They'll find it however they can. And dudes have money for alcohol or women or whatever. This is my passion. So I'll never not have money for my passion or my hobby. It's like if people like to build stuff or construct stuff, it's just like you like to do certain stuff. So it's like that's your hobby, that's your passion. So you will always find money for your hobby or your passion. So I don't look at it as I'm never going to have money for a subscription because that doesn't cross my mind because this is my stress relief. And this helps my psyche when I need clarity. Like this is what does that. So I don't think about, I can't come up with $17 to help me if I'm not exploding on people or blowing up on my family or seeing some dumb shit at work. Like that doesn't cross my mind.
I respect that. I respect your reasoning for it. I do respect a lot of it because, yeah, that makes sense. But even with that being said, the reason why I'm into gaming and why I love it is because I love the fact that anytime my hobbies, most of my hobbies, the things I do for fun, the things that I do to stress relief, usually last. The reason why I don't smoke or drink or doing those things because those things don't last, and I don't like just spending money on things that don't last. If it's something.
Oh, I say that all the time. I don't believe in temporary hobbies. I just don't believe in it. It's like our argument about 2K. It's like you can say what you want about 2K, but you can literally play it 365 days of the year. Say what you want about what the game has done to people or how much it costs, but it's an investment for 365 days of the year. And it's been like that for the last and since 2010. So you can't deny that people don't play this game 365 days out the year. It's just until the next one drops, you can literally play it from day one to literally the day one the last one comes out. Now, if you choose to play it, that's on you. But I'm saying that you can't. And because you're always elevating a player or doing something to get to the goal that they have on this game. It's like there's no way, like, yes, there's some people that finish those goals way before, but you have to keep on that leaderboard by playing. So you can't just get number one and stop playing. No, you will be bumped off of number one. And if you are good enough, you do get free stuff. You do get immortalized on 2K. You do get a free copy of the game. You do get things that give back to you if you are that good. So that's why I said this is this is not only a hobby, it's a way of life. But it's other games too that you can play 365 days of the year or almost close. But I just don't. I mean, I get what you're saying about ownership, but I'm just like I said, I'm not happy about what happened. But like I said before, I beat the majority of those games. I was just mad that I can't get back the trophies and the progressions that I like. I mean, that's what I'm more mad about. Just how I don't care about the games. Like I can always buy the games again. That's nothing. But I care about all the time I've had this account is just gone. It's just the prestige of my account is gone. I don't care about the games. I don't care about anything. Like all the time I spent, and because I'm a gamer, it's the time I spent in doing this game, or I'm sorry, making this account from PS3 all the way until PS5. That took time. That took effort. If you are a true gamer, you care more about your time than you do anything else. If you're a true gamer, any gamer will tell you time matters more than anything while playing games. It's not about anything else. If this is what you do.
Well, I'm an OG gamer, so I'm talking all the way back Super Nintendo, uh, regular Nintendo, Nintendo 64, dating all the way back. So naturally, old head gamers just do not like the whole idea of not having ownership. Not having ownership is more. It's so many other reasons. It's kind of like even like you said, you have a hobby and you want to support that hobby. It's like you're going to get that money from somewhere. Well, one of the common things people do as gamers, old head gamers, is trade. Trading games, sell their games back, maybe get a little bit of their money back so they can get new games because that's their hobby, that's their passion. You find somebody who haven't played that game, and boom, now they got a new game, and they got a game that you didn't play, and so now you got a new game, and everybody's happy, and you guys got it for a fraction of the cost. If you take away physical games, then that doesn't exist anymore. I had a friend from Ghana, and in Ghana, they used to play Ultimate Mortal Kombat, and he fell in love with the game. And guess what? Maybe in Ghana, they might not have server access, or, maybe a game is really old. Like, for instance, when they were playing this game, a lot of the newer stuff was out. So they were still able to enjoy that old game, and they didn't have to subscribe. They didn't need to do anything extra for them to be able to play those games. Nintendo actually, since PlayStation made this announcement, I had a different appreciation actually for Nintendo's key cards for that very reason. Because with a key card, even though I don't like the idea of it, but now it's a little cooler because now you'll have the ability to resell your digital collection or trade your digital collection with that key card. So I think it kind of brings back that nostalgic of lending out your game, or reselling your games and stuff like that. This is stuff that matters, so you can keep up that hobby. Not everybody has the money to keep buying games and spending money on games or subscription fees and different things of that nature. And it's kind of like Adobe with their subscription fees. A lot of designers start finding alternate ways to still do the things that Adobe does without having to pay the subscription. Because even some of the people with the money rather pay outright, like, hey, charge me, charge me $2,000 and put it on a payment plan or whatever. But then at the end of the day, I own it. I don't want to have to pay you forever for this copy unless I'm prepared to upgrade, unless I want to upgrade, And then who's to say whenever they want to, they could just up the price. And then it's robbery, like you said, people will have games, and when those games come out, you buy those games, and then one day somebody says, you know what? Imagine if you bought your appliances, and one day Best Buy comes in and say, you know what? We're going out of business, so I want to get that TV back. I want to take that TV back because we're going out of business, and I don't think you need it anymore. Then every other store comes back in your house. You're like, you know what? Give me that fridge. Give me that bed. Give me those. Give me that microwave over there, because that came from our store. So we're going out of business. So we're taking all of our stuff back. Like it's just that like you said, that no sense of ownership is kind of a big deal. Then there's the pass down aspect of it. If you want to pass down, nowadays, if you got an old Super Nintendo and you want to put your kids onto some old games outside of but let's just say you want to put your kids onto those old games and you still got the system, you could whip it out, blow that cartridge, pop it in, and it works. And you could do that. You could pass it down to your kids, and later on, who knows? There's Game Boys that's worth a few $100s. There's original games, original Mario that's worth thousands of dollars. So you can have that stuff, and it becomes not only a hobby, but it becomes an investment. So now you're not just wasting money, but you're investing in your possible future. Now, it's no guarantee that you're going to have that one game that hit, but the idea of knowing that there's a chance you could have something within your collection that might, be worth something later is a beautiful thing. And it's something beautiful about having your collection on your shelf. It's kind of like when you collect action figures or whatever you might collect, being able to have those things on the shelf to just kind of look at your collection like, oh, wow. And then maybe something you haven't played in a long time. And on a day that you're not really feeling nothing new and you want to go back, you can go back and say, you know what? I miss playing Marvel versus Capcom 2. Let me whip it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so many benefits, and it's just like you say, it's robbery when we no longer own it anymore. We're just basically subscribing. Everything is turning into a subscription. People who are passionate about the craft tend to not like to have to pay that extra money just to be able to enjoy that craft, especially when they don't have it. Now, if they have it, it's like a gym membership. You don't care. You don't really see it. Hey, it's just $10 a month. You got the money. You really don't care. Or if you like a gamer like my brother, where he just plays every now and again, it's whatever. He used to subscribe to like GameFly and stuff like that. But true nostalgic gamers like ownership. They like to own what they purchase for nostalgia, for resale purposes, for trading, for handing it down.
Simply
I bought the game. Exactly.
Yeah, bought the game. My game.
So question for you guys.
Go.
So Keys, what kind of phone do you have?
Android.
Yeah, but what kind?
I have the S20, I don't know, 25, 24, I don't know. Somewhere in there.
25, 24, yeah. How much do you pay a month for that phone?
I don't pay monthly for the phone. I bought the phone outright.
How much do you pay for it?
I pay. I say I have 5 phones and I pay about $100.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I have 5 phones.
You must have changed your cell phone plan provider or some shit.
Yeah, I have a Metro.
Okay.
So I'm grandfathered into to like a deal where I get like I think it's five phones altogether, and I get and I pay like $100 a month.
Yeah, but you pay for the phone.
No, I paid for the phone outright. I went to Best Buy and bought an unlocked phone and did it that way.
You just bought like a bootleg phone.
No, it's not a bootleg phone. It's a Samsung phone. You just buy it unlocked. You go to Best Buy. If you look on Best Buy right now, you can go buy almost any phone unlocked, and you can put it on whatever service you want.
But you can, but you can't. That's bootleg.
How's the bootleg? It's not. I mean, I get it was Motorola or something.
He bought the phone outright. He just paid for the phone.
He didn't because he didn't buy that. You know how much that phone cost?
Yeah.
So he didn't buy the phone outright.
I bought it.
He bought it from a secondary agent unlocked. That's probably not the right phone, but that's what they do.
No. You could buy any phone. You could buy an iPhone. You could buy any phone.
I totally get it. You can go to Newegg right now and get a brand new iPhone for like $100 unlocked. But that's not a real phone. That's a bootleg phone.
How is it a bootleg?
Okay, you're gonna have to give me your definition of bootleg.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Because that phone's technically not a Samsung phone. That phone has been rebuilt by somebody and has the same parameters on it.
No. It hasn't been rebuilt. It's a brand new phone.
Yeah, you could buy
it. It's not a used phone. It's not a refurbished phone. It was a brand new phone.
With no plan. Yes, you could buy brand new phones without a plan.
No. You can buy a brand new phone with a plan, right?
Without a plan.
So that means
without a plan.
Without a plan, yeah.
No, you cannot.
Yes. Oh. Are you serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious. Now, again, you want to go at me about cell phones? I've been in that company for over a decade. I can tell you what's happening, but you're not going to listen because the phone looks and sounds like that phone, but it's not that phone. So it's okay.
I'll break it down to you. So it literally have a Samsung section in the store, and when you go purchase like a watch or
go ahead. Breaking down Best Buy to me?
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was the phone is sealed. It's in the Samsung packaging. It's sealed. It's not refurbished.
Hey.
Hold on. I want to hear from James because since he said that's not the phone, he said something. I want to know what's happening because he worked in the cell phone industry. I want to hear what's happening.
Let's hear what he got to say.
I want to know what's happening.
Regardless, because that's getting too far off the point.
Well, no, this is an important thing. It's an important thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You guys are talking about ownership. Theoretically, 90% of the shit in your lives it doesn't have ownership anymore, but you guys don't care about it. So, I mean, shit like phones, shit like who's your internet provider? Who's your, all of this shit. I just do Netflix. I don't do cable. I don't do none of that shit because it's too expensive. So, but you pay for premium YouTube and you pay for, Netflix and all of this shit. So everything in your lives now is subscription based. So what the fuck is the point about griping about your video game?
Well, because no one wants another subscription.
I don't know if I agree with that, but no, that's
no. I'm saying if you have, let's just say you have 5 subscriptions, whatever, and you're at your quota of subscriptions, then you got to add another subscription. Then you got to add another subscription. Eventually, you're gonna damn, I got to cut some of this out. This is getting too expensive. It's like people who buy plugins.
This is your doing.
Not me. I don't do it.
No, I could sort of agree.
No, this is technically you're like, I don't want another subscription. Okay, so you're gonna draw the line at video games, right?
I draw a lot of stuff
Yeah, I was
for
I do a
me.
little bit more than video
I
games.
draw a
So
lot
you
of
guys
stuff.
have no subscriptions?
No,
No, that's
so
not what we're saying. But
that's not what I'm
Well, because I
saying. What
want
I'm
to know
saying
what you're
is
saying.
I'm saying I cut it down. So if, for instance, you got people who will subscribe to, they'll complain about cable, but now they'll subscribe to, I don't know, Amazon or whatever, and then they'll also subscribe to all of the plugins. So once they subscribe to that and have all these plugins, they're pretty much paying for cable plus the internet because you have all these fucking plugins and all these. Oh, I'm gonna get stars. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. Me, I'll stick to the damn $10 subscription and call it a day because I'm like it's 1,001 things on there. I don't need all that. But if you want all
But
that,
it's
that's
still a
fine.
subscription. But it's still a
Right,
subscription. Yeah.
right.
You can just get
Now,
basic cable shit free.
now, now before that, basic. Well, I don't know. They ain't been free for me. I always have to pay for basic cable. Um,
No, you can't. Basic cable is free.
since when?
We were just talking about this shit like an hour ago.
I mean, TV was free, but it wasn't cable.
You do understand TV is called basic cable, right?
Yeah, only time when I grew up when someone said basic cable meant that you didn't have any premium channels.
Basic cable
So
means you have
different generation. That's all.
2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. That's it.
So that was so we called that regular TV. That's what we
Mm-hmm.
called that. So we called when you had 2 through 13, you had regular TV. That was because all you had to do was get an antenna, and that's what you had, regular TV. Now, when you
Yep.
got cable and you didn't have any premium channels, then that was called basic cable. So just different generations.
Yeah, but there is no regular TV now. It's just basic cable.
yeah, he's right.
That's it. So that's free. You don't have to pay for that.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. They have cable at my job, and they pay for it. So I haven't seen
But
that
like the
before.
channels I just told you are complete network, so they're free.
Yeah,
Like you
I
said, you just need an
speak
antenna.
I can't speak on that. I haven't done zero research. I've never
Well,
heard
you
of free
can't speak
cable.
on it because you would die if you only had those channels.
No, not me, because I know how to. I mean, if it
You
wasn't
know
for
how to
having a
bootleg.
family,
You know
yeah.
how
If
to
it wasn't
bootleg.
for
Exactly.
if it wasn't for having
Just
a family, I would trust me. I wouldn't pay for any subscription.
just like I just said, you bootleg. So again, but you still doing subscriptions. You're just finding a way around it. So that's what your life is based on now. So what's the fucking point? Why are you gonna argue this shit? In another week, they're gonna have another subscription for you guys, and you guys are gonna either find a way to bootleg around it, or you're gonna fucking get it.
Well, what I used to do was I used to just buy shit outright. And then after buying shit outright for so long, then later on, I learned how to watch stuff without having to worry about that just with the internet. Then after that, my wife and stuff got tired of trying to use the stuff because they didn't know how to do it. So then I knuckled down and got Netflix. But I was happy with $10 a month because that's what I was willing to pay for it. Once you start getting into um, plugins and extra subscriptions and all that stuff, I don't want to pay for that. I'm cool.
Yes, but
So
listen to yourself. You're literally saying, okay, I used to be just buy it outright, but then, this and this happened. So now this is what I can afford. So all they're
mhm.
going to do, this shit's not going to change. You guys can sit there and march and picket, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But at the end of the day, they're going to, it's going to be like Keith.
Basically,
Keith is
I
a
could go a
gamer.
whole year. I
Oh, it
go a
doesn't
whole year
matter.
without pay. I go a whole year and not have to pay nothing on video. But if you subscribe,
Exactly.
you can't do. If you subscribe, you can't do that.
Okay. But again, you're a gamer. Keith thinks he's a gamer. Keith's like, hey,
Hmm.
I'm going to pay. because I'm a true gamer. You say, well, I'm an old head gamer. Okay. Most old head gamers don't play games no more. I have Ataris, I have NESs, I have Sega Genesis, I have
No,
my
I never
original
stopped playing.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what?
I never stopped.
I don't. I would love to play a video game. I don't have any fucking time for it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
what's the point
yeah, I
of me
get that.
buying a PS4, PS5? That's so you're not an old head gamer. I'm an OG gamer. I fucking would smoke the shit out of any of you guys in Tecmo Bowl right now.
I'm
We
an
just have
old
to.
school. I'm a eclectic gamer. I've played a little bit of everything, and I've been
Yeah.
playing since the original NES.
And did you hear what you just said? Oh, never stop playing. Same thing fucking G
Yeah.
just said. So you know what? You're gonna pay. Stop your bitching. You're gonna pay.
Oh, I don't.
See, no, I disagree with that. That's the
I
problem.
don't pay.
Because
Bet.
people want to stop.
Let's then fuck it. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna remember this. And then next year, when you fucks are paying, I just want to hear you guys say it because
I skip
there's more
online
Keiths.
subscriptions.
There's more Keiths in the world than YouTube.
Oh, I agree with that.
So what the fuck would they care about YouTube for?
Well,
Keith spends more money in gaming than YouTube ever will.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm not gonna argue that.
So
I buy no games that are not on sale, and unless it's something I really want.
Yeah,
exactly.
full price anymore.
You guys do understand, not to be a dick, but as far as gaming goes, you fucks are broke. So this shit ain't even targeting you guys. It's targeting Keith. Keith's already told you, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that shit. I play video
I don't
games.
do that either.
So
yeah, we all.
I don't think G does that either.
That's why I stopped talking. That's
dude,
why. Hey, right there. Thank you. That's my biggest point.
God damn it. This shit has nothing to do with YouTube.
True. It's like gaming does not care about the casual gamer. Either you're a gamer. I'm talking about I play, whether it's new or old. I got an original Xbox with 30 games. I got a PS3 still that I still play with over 200 games. I got an Xbox 360 with over 200 games. I got the Switch 2. I got the Switch OLED. I got the Switch Lite. And I got the PS5. I got the Xbox Series X. Like, I got the PS4 with over 100 games.
I got everything but the trash box.
That's gamer.
I got everything but the trash box.
Yes, I'm a gamer. I'm a nostalgic gamer and I'm a now gamer. I'm a gamer. I play all of these games. I was just playing NBA Live 2005 on one of the last podcast. I was just playing Street Hoops the other day. I play The Sims on the Xbox. He got a PlayStation 2 in here that my girl has, and she plays that. Like
right now, what if a retailer comes and just takes all your shit?
Yeah, all the way.
But
how would you feel?
Yeah, if they came in and just take it and said, no, it's our license, you gotta give us the game back. It's over. You can't play it.
And he's just gonna buy more shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a gamer. What are you talking about? They're gonna take my stuff. Like you can't come in my house and take my PlayStation 2. Like that's not gonna happen.
Exactly. That's the point. That's the point. That's the argument.
That's our argument.
That's the point.
But you're not gonna come in my house and take my PS5.
That's the point. That's exactly what. That's the whole argument.
What? No, it's not.
That is the argument.
No. And your argument is them taking the games that you own, that you pay for. I don't care because, okay, it's just like this. If you go to the movies, if the same movie was at the movie theater, it's already been watched. It's already made its money. It's like, for instance, if 2K comes out and it sells so many copies, they're like, and we're shutting down 2K4 server. It does not work anymore because 2 games have come out. Yes, I don't mind if they take certain games off of the catalog that basically a majority of gamers play. Elden Ring, for instance. If they're like, okay, Elden Ring is just not getting played, and because we're watching the statistics of this game not get played by anybody, so we're gonna take it off, and because it's a waste of space. There's not a big collective of people playing it. I don't mind that because I'm a gamer. I'd rather you
So, I got one for you. If I can say something.
I let y'all talk.
Well, no, didn't you just not just say that you were just playing Live 2005? Did you not just say that?
But we're talking about new games. We're talking about new games.
We're talking about
That
ownership.
eventually will be old games. Eventually, one day they're going to be old games.
Okay.
Talking about ownership.
Okay, but you're talking about ownership on these games that are online because they're going to be online. I understand what you guys are saying, but that's what I'm saying. For a gamer, if a game is not getting used as much as it was a year ago, I don't care if you take it off because it's either been played and beat by a majority of true gamers. I don't give a fuck about the small time cheap gamer. I don't care.
You just said.
I care about new shit.
Hold on. You just said I could go and play my PS2.
Yeah.
So imagine if your wife said, you know what, she was cleaning up and you had your favorite game on PS2. You were playing Def Jam Vendetta again or Def Jam whatever, or Big or whatever the case may be, and she just decides, you know what, I threw it out. You said I threw it out because it was old, and you were getting ready to play it, and you come home, you done had a long day of work, you sit down, you get ready to play your PS2, and you're like, hold up, what the fuck is my PS2
Oh my!
I was
God.
Oh my God!
You'll be pissed off.
Oh my fucking God!
You'll be pissed off.
What?
And
Fuck
that's
that.
not the same.
Which one
It is the same.
No, it's not.
No. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Keith, hold up. Which one's more likely? Keith's wife to throw all of his shit away, or you broke motherfuckers to scrounge up some money to buy another game?
Well,
Wait, what?
That doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because what we're
Oh my God!
It does. Yes,
No,
it
I'm trying to
does.
say I didn't understand the question.
It's not going to change. You guys are going to comply if you want to play games.
No, we probably just go.
Well,
Okay, so what are you going to do? So you guys are going to stop gaming?
No, we got.
So you're gonna stop gaming.
There's plenty.
And they're not going to pay for games.
Keith
So-
just said it. I still go back and play Live 2005. I got plenty of games I still go back and play. That's the main argument with ownership. No matter
No,
what.
that's not the main
not
argument.
it.
That
The
is
main
it.
listen to me. And the main argument is what you said. They are going to start taking away ownership of games now, not 20, 30 years ago. And the main argument is what they're doing now, not 20 years ago. So listen to me real fast. I'm saying from a person that is deep in the gaming community and that know people that game and stream, it's just like the same people that bitch and complain about GTA. They say it all the time. Shut your broke ass up. If you don't have the money to pay $100, niggas are gonna buy multiple games of GTA and play it in multiple households like we do now.
So basically, it's gonna be part of the problem.
Hold on, listen before you say
It's gonna
something.
be part of the problem. That's fine.
Okay, it's a problem to you. It's a problem to a small, just like James said, it's a problem to a small amount of people. But yes, they're going to keep doing it because the majority
no,
of
it's
people
not.
don't
It's
care.
not. It's not to a small.
You go on YouTube right now and see how many people's talking about it and see how they feel.
Okay, but that's the problem. You're talking about it, but you're not doing anything. I'm doing something. I'm playing the game. You're not going out there and being like, oh, well, we're not playing game. You're not rallying hundreds of people together to be like, no, we're not doing this. All you are doing is just like you said, you are talking about it. We'll rally people together because I can show you even more people on YouTube that don't care, that are still going to play these games that get paid big bucks from playing these games. It's just like G always tells me, I can stream, I will make a lot of money. People tell me that all the time. I don't have the patience to do any of that. Do I know I could probably do it? Yes, because I play everything. I play everything. And honestly, I play it on repeat. I played GTA 5 at least on literally every console. PS4, Xbox 360, PS3. I played it 4 times. I played the story mode, played 4 times. Red Dead 2. I've literally ran through the story 3.5 times. I love gaming. Death Stranding is literally a walking simulator. It's literally a 100-hour game or nothing less than 100 hours. I played it twice because I love gaming. That's a gamer. I love to game. This is my hobby. This is my crack. This is my weed. This is my alcohol.
So again,
yeah, like I said, again, take again. Take it. I'm the same way. But if you decide that one day you want to take away, like for instance, I think the remake of Turtles in Time was trash. But you got people that actually was interested in still wanting the game and play it, and then PlayStation removed it. Scott Pilgrim was removed, and everybody was pissed off. Like, how the hell are you going to remove a game that I bought already? Or how you going to remove a game and not give people the opportunity to play it just because a handful of people aren't freaking playing it? Then when you go completely digital, now you have no way of getting some games. They did recently. In recent years they did release Scott Pilgrim again, but for years people couldn't get the game, and it was an actual good game. But stuff like that is happening all the time. So people are looking at that like later on. What's going to happen when they have complete control of it? If you have a favorite game that just so happens nobody else play, but you still play it, you got to worry about if it's going to get taken away from you because you don't like to play online and you don't mind playing the story.
And you pay full price for it.
Now you can't access it.
I think
I'm a gamer. I don't care. I'll just go buy it. You can't buy it anymore. You can't access it anymore. It's gone. It's digital. They took it off.
The funny part about it is, name me a game and that's done that. Name me literally a top tier game in the last 20 years that they don't sell that they took it away. Name me one.
He just said Scott Pilgrim.
No. Is that a top tier game?
Yes.
No.
It was. Yes, it was.
It was a big game.
It was.
No, I'm talking about a God of War, a Breath of the Wild. I'm talking about a top tier game.
Talking about a AAA game. But you know what?
Okay, there you go. A AAA game. That's all I play is AAA.
But most people ain't. Most people that are buying games right now, they're buying independent games. Those are selling more. You can find that.
Okay, and like I said, but that's not a majority of the community.
Yes, it is. That right now it is.
They're best sellers. They're best sellers.
Game. That's a big.
They're outselling. Indie games have been outselling AAA games for a while now.
Yes.
Well. That's not what was said at the beginning. That's what's said now. So if that's your argument in all of this, then good on you. I don't play indie games. Hike that. So I don't care. I mean, there you go.
I can respect that.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
Don't play indie games.
That was funny. That was funny and honest. That shit was fucking funny and honest.
I can respect that answer.
That shit was funny and honest.
I play AAA games. I play AA games. I
play everything. Except sports games. I can't stand sports games.
Oh, no. I disagree with that.
Like I said, I play...
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. You said Scott Pilgrim is a best-selling game?
I didn't say it was a best-selling game. I said it was.
That's what you said.
No.
Scott Pilgrim. It was a very popular game, and everybody was pissed off when they removed it.
Bestseller. G said it was a bestseller.
Yeah, later on. Yeah, it became a bestseller later on.
Fuck that. Hey, Keith, how much did GTA cost?
Which one? The new one?
Any fucking one of them. Old one.
No, he said indie games. He said indie games are bestseller. He didn't say Scott Pilgrim. He said indie games.
when 5 when it came out. If I'm not mistaken, it was like 50, maybe $60.
I think it was
50, $60. This shit says Scott Pilgrim is $14.95.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
It's
that is
old.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Yeah, but
That
what do you
doesn't
mean? This is like a new version. This is the complete edition.
Yeah, it's old.
Yeah,
It's still
it's
old. And they're not you.
Bro,
It's old.
this shit, no, it says this game ran between the 35 to $45.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
old
GTA
now.
is gonna be like
It was a AAA game.
$100. The new
Right.
Okay, so again, who the fuck cares? You're like, this is the best seller. This
Because
shit
it's so, because a lot of people care because it's so very
No,
long.
I said no. I said indie games have been best sellers. Indie games have been bestseller. If you look at like the video game awards, the people who've been winning best selling game have been indies.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It is and a few AAAs. Like God of War was one of them. That was a AAA one. But a lot of the other games have been indie games. A lot of other awards that's been getting win has been indie games.
G, you and me know because we watched the gaming awards. How many Game of the Year awards have been AAA games or AA games for the last 10 years? Be honest, bro.
I don't know the count, but I would say the majority have been AAA.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. They have not been indie games. And the best-selling games of all time that have won Game of the Year for the last 10 years have been AAA or AA games. They have not been indie games. Now, I'm not saying indie games don't win awards. I'm not saying that. But the Game of the Year is the highest prestige you can have in the gaming universe, last time I checked. And they did not do that.
There's been some controversy with that, just so you know.
Indie games range from $10 to $30 in cost. They're for budget gamers like you two. AAA games are from 70 to 100 plus.
Okay,
Right.
You're talking of a difference between a few million and $600 million.
Okay.
Indie games.
Who gives a fuck?
Like I said, that's
tend to sell well. That's why a lot of people give a fuck.
like I said,
No, they don't.
With you, I like
Minecraft sold over 300 million.
That's an indie game.
Minecraft is an indie game.
Yep.
Okay, and like I said before,
Roblox,
name me 10.
popular.
I can name you
Indie.
10. I can name you 10 Game of the Year play games. Okay, you named one. And okay, Scott Pilgrim, that's 2. But can you name me 10? Was it Game of the Year? And was Minecraft even in the category of
I'm not sure. I know Minecraft's on somebody's list. It was a top tier indie game.
Okay, but at the same time, doesn't Minecraft and Roblox have a stigma behind it too? At the end of the day,
dude,
What'd you say,
buddy?
I said,
doesn't motherfucker spend on those games?
Oh no, I'm talking about
and Roblox have a stigma behind it as well too.
Mm-hmm. So does the Game Awards have?
Who said Roblox?
No.
Okay. I'm just saying those type of games have a stigma behind them. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying to you.
Mm-hmm.
A stigma? What about Hades?
Oh my god.
What about okay, here you go. Hades, Hollow Knight, Shovel Knight, Cuphead. Cuphead.
I'm talking about free games. Like
no, they're free now.
Yeah, they weren't free. They
weren't free when they came out. They're free now.
Okay, but
some of them, not all of them.
I'm still willing to bet a majority of those games. Fortnite's always been free. Stop that.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's an online multiplayer free game that makes money from battle packs and cosmetics.
How much money? It's a free game, but how much money do people dump in the expansions and extra shit on fucking these
kids put thousands of dollars in buying cosmetics on those type of
Did you
games.
hear those stories
Okay,
about
but
the
a God of War, has to sell Okay, actually, I'm not even gonna say God of War. And the newest game that just came out, Crimson Desert, has beat majority of sales. What is that? 5 billion? 5 billion sales, and it doesn't have any cost. It doesn't have nothing you pay for. You don't pay for anything. You pay for the game. 5 billion copies from a AAA rated game, which is a great game. I'm playing the game still. Almost got 200 hours logged in the game, and I still haven't finished the game. But that's what I'm saying. You're saying, oh, well, this game has this, but you dump money into it. You can say the same thing about 2K. 2K kills every year because they dump money into the game. Like who pay $135 plus hundreds of dollars just to make a build. That's what you do. Like, okay,
Yeah, I like playing in the games. I don't care about extra cosmetic.
Yeah. Okay,
Well, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay, and that's fine. I'm not saying that that's a problem. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. But a majority of players, like gamers, whether it be old head, I know dudes, I play dudes that are 60, 70. I play of all range of gamers. It's not about old heads. It's not about young heads. It's about time, changing time. People yes, I do play old games because I love to game. It's not because I want to go back because I'm not getting fulfilled in the new games. I like to game. Like it's just like I like Funko Pops. I have $4,000 worth of Funko Pops. I like that. I collect
I collect them too, but I would be devastated if somebody came and took my fucking Funko Pops because they went out of business.
It makes no sense.
What if somebody said to keep your Funko Pops on your shelf, you got to pay us $25 a month?
What if somebody said you're gonna have to blow me to fucking cross the border? I mean, like really? The fuck?
I guess I won't be crossing that border then.
Exactly.
For instance, you just said that Scott Pilgrim and all these things are indie games. Okay, it's just like James said, or whoever said, I don't know if it was James or Keys, it's like you can go online and buy these games. It's just like eBay. I'm trying to
Game of the year last year, by the way, was an indie game. But go ahead.
With the indie games.
It's in the I put it in the chat.
Yeah, that's like saying this podcast was number one with the fucking broke ass low budget podcast society.
That's not tracking, but okay.
Can you see the check the chat because I'm not in front of it.
I see.
It's 33. I don't want to pronounce it.
I got it.
Yeah, there you go. It won Game of the Year and it also won Best Indie Game last year. Yep. Now I don't know who's gonna win this year, but last year indie game won. An indie game that's not an online multiplayer game. That's a story-driven game. I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, bro, I'll stick by my story. This shit ain't targeted towards you guys. You guys are, sorry to tell you, but you're kind of irrelevant in this because you guys don't have the pockets to fucking stay relevant in the game.
Actually, no, that actually proves my point because it is relevant because that proves my point why ownership is important because I can still go back and play all my old games with no issue.
Good luck. So you go ahead. Yeah, and you'll be just like me.
But that's my argument.
Just like me.
You guys need to check out Metal.
Yeah, so when you sit there and say, "Oh, you're poor," guess what? When you're poor, guess what? You got it back.
You guys need to check out Metal Jesus. You guys need to check out Metal Jesus' video on this topic.
Huh. Wow. Okay. So again, just
so like this whole entire thing of poor thing is like it's not being an argument. Because that's what people who don't have.
Hopefully that gets you some views. G, say Metal Jesus. People will probably check you out.
Yeah, people.
You keep telling me that that's not proving the point.
Play their back catalog.
Who cares?
That's a lot of people care. If you go,
a lot of people care about ownership.
Yeah, a lot.
No, they don't.
Oh, yes, they do.
The youngsters don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The youngsters don't.
dude. When are you guys gonna fucking learn? This is not for you. This is for them.
Yeah, and that's sad because you're talking about
Okay,
generation who would never
okay,
ever understand ownership.
first off, Exodus 33 is not an indie game. It's a double A game. So stop.
It is an indie
It
game.
is an indie game.
No, it's not. It's a double A rated game.
It's an indie game.
The independent game. It shouldn't be in the independent category then.
It has an independent game award.
Yeah,
it's an indie game.
It literally won Game of the Year. It says it's a double A game.
It's the indie game.
It's also an indie game.
It's just like Cuphead. Cuphead is an indie game, but Xbox bought them. Cuphead is an indie game, and Xbox bought them out. Minecraft is an indie game, and Microsoft bought it out. It's still an indie game.
Yeah. Double A rated game, and that's what I just said.
But they also put it in the independent category, so it's also
okay. But it's still also a double A rated game. I don't care what you're saying. It still says double rated indie game. It's still a double. That's my point. It's still double rated.
It's an indie game. It's an indie game. Okay. That was the argument. The argument you said name an indie game.
Okay.
You said name an indie game. We're just complying with what you asked for.
Okay. Like I said, I'll give you that. But like I said, the argument is for what's gonna happen today and tomorrow. Like I said before, like James said, this shit does not apply to y'all. You can't. Okay, no. But my point, I want to buy Def Jam Fight.
Hold on.
Like by Def Jam Fight.
Yeah.
And
how do you feel about PlayStation getting rid of?
And the cheapest that game goes for is at least $60 to $70. I can still buy that game, just like you guys said, off of another person. It's still being able to be bought. But you're saying is that you don't.
How your friends feel about it?
You don't want newer games.
Y'all ain't talked about it.
To not be able to be bought. Okay, let me ask this of Keys and G, and be honest. What is the last full price game? Not on sale, not on bargain, not off of somebody. What is the last full price game that you have bought?
God of War, Tekken 8, Horizon. Horizon. God of War, Tekken 8, the last Horizon that came out.
Okay.
What else? Mario Wonder. Mario 3D Galaxy 1+2.
Okay.
It's a few more. I have to look, but it's quite a few more.
Games are what, a year or two old at least? A year or two old. They got it.
No, well, Nintendo games, Nintendo tax don't really go down. You always
no. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about when did you buy? Like I said, a game that came out that was brand new. When is the last time you've done that?
Tekken 8.
Tekken 8.
Tekken 8 and Cyberpunk. I bought that when it came out.
Oh yeah, I did.
Even really proving my point right there.
No, I bought it for my Switch too. I never bought it for any other system.
No, but it's been out. That's my point.
Cyberpunk. It was a new game. It was a new game.
No. Let me finish the point. Go ahead, Keith.
My bad.
Cyberpunk came out in 2020, and you said Tekken 8.
Yeah. Cyberpunk came out for the Switch too, and it was a new release.
Let me make my point.
Oh, I thought you was done. Go ahead.
Tekken 8 came out in 2024. So 2 years ago and literally 5-6 years ago. That's okay. G, how about you? When's the last time you bought a game that was $70 or more, or $60 or more, $70 or more?
No, I already said it's Cyberpunk. I did buy that brand new.
Okay, so 2020. You guys have not bought a game since.
No, we just have not.
Okay, so 2024 will be the newest game that you paid for. I don't care if it's Cyberpunk. It came out in 2020.
Yeah.
So to Mike too, and to James's point, do you know how many games? This
Call of
year
Duty,
alone?
Call of Duty, the last Blackout that came out. That's what I
was
bought.
free. That was free. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no, it wasn't free for me. Y'all lucky.
Well,
I had to pay.
if you have Game Pass, it was free.
All right, hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have no game. I don't do subscriptions. Remember?
Well, I mean, like I said, the last two Call of Duty games have been free. So,
yeah, I don't do subscriptions.
Okay, and you said Black Ops 6? Is that what you said?
No, the last Black Ops. I don't really care for it. It's like 6 or 7. I bought it though because my homeboy has it, and I wanted to play with him.
I remember Keith said full price. The last thing you buy.
Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, I bought it.
Yeah.
When it came out, because he that's all he was playing. We was playing the old one together, but then he got the new one, so I bought it just to play with him.
Yeah. So
because I preferred the one before. I don't like this one because I don't like the shooting mechanics. It's like harder for me, but I like the last one. I think it was Black Ops. What is it? 6 or 7? I get confused because they put them all in one app. But it's like whatever number it is. That's the last block. That's the last brand new game I bought was Black Ops, the newest one.
All right. Go ahead, Keith.
Well, like I was saying, to my point, you don't even want to know how many games that I have bought just this year alone. Like I said before, last year I buy games when they first come out. But to my point, if all of these games have discs, so you guys don't buy games going forward. So what the fuck does this matter to you? Like, well, that's what I'm saying.
No, I buy games. You said it for full price.
No. Let me make the point. Because you just said it. You don't buy games going forward. Of course. That's my point. When the games go on sale, it doesn't matter. When the games go on sale, I invite no matter what I buy.
It still counts as a sale.
Yeah, and I still get to keep it at the end of the day. That's why it matters. It's not digital where they could go in there and be like, well, nobody buys it, so we're just gonna get rid of it. And I'm like, where's my game that I bought 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
I do buy digital too, though.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna get rid of certain games that are trending. That's what I'm telling you.
It does. The fact that they will get rid of one game that you pay full price for is a problem. To sit there and say that's not a problem is crazy to me.
I say it doesn't matter on games that are. It doesn't matter with multiplayer games. I think I agree with his concept of the whole 2K situation because especially games like 2K change every year. Once 1 to 2 years. No one's playing that game anymore, and pretty much that's all people do is play it online. But what I'm saying is for the other games like
forget that.
RPGs.
No, hold on. Let me say this because I'll make that argument. One thing I've always wanted to do is I wanted to go back every year from 2008 on and play 2K every year. That's what I've always wanted to do. Whether it's active or it's online, it doesn't matter. I just want to play through it. That's what I want to do. And I could do that when I actually own the game. I can't do it if everything goes digital and because, well, nobody plays 2K14 2K, let's say 28 no more. Well, we're just going to get rid of it. So now I can't go back and play. It's the fact that I can't go back and play these games that matter. And the big reason is because I bought it and it's mine. It's in my catalog.
Yeah, I just say that because I got a love-hate relationship with sports games. Fair enough. Pretty much not.
Fair enough.
They're pretty much worthless.
I still go back and play what's 20.
They're pretty much
from time to time. I still go back.
They're pretty much much worthless.
9 before, not too long ago.
They're pretty much worthless. They always are the first to go in the bargain bin for like $2. Yep,
but I can still play them to this day.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about them.
But now I do like your NBA gyms, your NBA playgrounds, NBA Street. I love those. I go back to those and still play them. But those regular.
Wait. I'm gonna keep back on point because I gotta go soon.
My bad.
But I want to go back to what Keith.
What's up? No, I'm just saying. For the true gamer, we like to evolve. We like to play what's new. Like I said, I like to play. I'm not gonna. Once I get done with 25, I have no reason to play 25 anymore. Once I play,
people
I have
play
no
old games. I said, oh, you don't play old games.
No. I didn't say that. Like I said,
Well,
yes,
that's kind of your point you're making.
yes. Like
Real
no,
gamers don't play old games. They play it and they stop and they play
no.
another.
I did not say that. I said I'm not playing a version of a game. Like yes, I'll play just like he said, 2007, 2005. Like I was just playing ESPN 2005, but I'm not going to play a year 2 years ago. Why do I have to play a 2 years ago? It doesn't make any sense. I have no reason to if I have the new year. If you have a majority of the same players, or if you have draft play, it's just like okay, playing and playing in NBA Live NBA Live 2005. It's a reason why I play that game. I didn't play any of the other lives. I like that one because of what the game mechanics does. None of these game mechanics I give a fuck about. It's like I play the new one because I play competitive basketball. And yes, do I play the My Player? Yes. But why would I play last year's My Player if I can buy the new My Player? It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. It's like, why play the last Call of Duty if a new Call of Duty has came out? Yes, if you like the last Call of Duty, you can still play
Yeah,
the
I
last
did. I
Call of
used to do that all the time. I would play
Exactly.
the old one.
I
I
still
did
would
a
rather
lot of
play Need for
times.
Speed.
For a long time. I still played Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not the same as playing the last year. 2K25 and 2K26 are pretty much a carbon copy of itself. There's no
Right.
point in me playing that.
Yeah,
Madden,
if you go off multiplayer online multiplayer games, I totally agree. That shit doesn't fucking matter.
like I
If
said,
you
yes. If you're talking, like I said, like a game like, let's say, I mean, even then, I can't say that I would go back to it because I just wouldn't play it again. Like, okay, but like the Devil May Cry 5, it's a good game, but I beat it twice. Do I have the disc version of the game? Yes, but I'll probably never play it again. I'll probably never
oh yeah,
play
you
it.
different.
It's no point. I like the older ones better, but this game, Hubba, like I'm saying, but certain games I'm not gonna play again. Like Red Dead 2, I've already played it to its nth degree. Like I said, I played it 3.5 times. I played it. I probably will never play it again.
You
Now,
ever
and like GTA 5, once those servers get shut down, yes, I feel for people that have accumulated a bunch of shit and it's all gone, but it's like that's just like anything. Times change. You can't keep servers open for people who either don't want to have money or who just want to keep playing the same shit.
you ever watch old sitcoms?
Yeah,
Like Martin, Fresh Prince,
yeah.
stuff like that. It's kind of like that. Like I've seen Fresh Prince a billion times all the way through. And I still will go back today and watch Fresh Prince. I'll still go back and I'll watch Martin. I'll still go back and watch the Jamie Foxx show. Now, imagine if all these streaming apps just say, you know what, they're not giving us enough money, and we're not going to have a show on the streaming apps no more. And then you don't have an option to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be pissed off, wouldn't you?
That's why my
No,
cousin bought
no,
entire box set of Martin. He still goes
no.
back and watch Martin. He still
I
goes
would
back
be
and watch.
pissed because I watch those shows all the time. Big Bang Theory, I've watched it three
Okay,
times.
but you have to say that about newer stuff. That's what I'm saying to you. All of the things that you were saying from here, okay, all the things from here to basically everything else in the past. If if it is what the third 4 o'clock, everything before you can still get. That's what I'm saying to you. You're talking about what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah.
I okay, and that's my point. We can't talk about stuff that we know we can get to now. Okay, like for instance, a new show that just dropped. It's like Cross. If you're like, okay, what if I can't buy Cross or not buy Cross, but watch Cross anymore? Because yes, it does happen with some TV shows. Like okay, like even if you said alphas, you can't find alphas anymore. I found it, even though the show is absolutely pointless. I never watched it, but I got to watch it because I found it.
Just so you know, we're not talking about the high seas. We're talking about legally.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. You can buy box sets of TV shows, and from here on out, I don't know if you can buy cross, and because it's a prime original, like Reacher, like Boys. I don't know if those will ever be sold in box sets. Like, okay, that's a good example. You can't say an example that technically has a box edition. Like, I can name hundreds of shows now that have come out recently that don't have box sets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I'm. That's the whole point, because you do have games that's digital only right now. We have.
Sony just did it with their movie catalog. They got rid of 500.
Okay, I don't care about. I have a way to watch movies.
We're saying like
I'm saying there's no way that there's not a way to watch some of those movies legally, whether it be Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Pluto TV. I could go on and on. There's no way that these movies that have been taken off are not able to watch legally. Whether you go to a video store, Walmart, and hunt them down, there's a way. I'm not saying illegally. I'm saying legally. Is it going to take some time and effort if you want that movie again? Probably so.
Right. So now let's say,
and find this movie and buy it if you really want it for a couple of dollars. If you really want
are you sure it's going to be that movie? I mean, what is it? Was it with Splash? Which call it Disney Plus? They edited that so you couldn't see her ads. They put extra hair down there, so you may even maybe get a copy, but it may not be the original. And some people want the original. Some people want the actor.
Yeah, they do that. They've been editing some of the movies, so you only see the version that they want you to see.
And not
they have done that.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. You can go on eBay if you really want this movie. You can type it in and be like, "Who sells this VHS or movie or whatever?"
Right. So moving forward, they're not going to be able to do that anymore.
We're arguing for it.
People are not going to be able to do that anymore because they're not going to make any physical copies of anything. So if you don't have no physical copies, of anything anymore, because they're already doing it with movies. Now they're going to do it with video games. You don't own shit. So therefore, there's not going to be a way to go on eBay and say, "Oh, I want to get God of War," if they decide to take God of War off the server.
Like I said, and like I said before, I am fine with that because a lot of these games aren't worth saving. Like I said before, if you guys have not bought these games, whether it be because of the price or the material that's in these games, like that's fine. But yes, do I look at a game now, even though I like Crimson Desert? It's a great game, but did I buy the physical copy? No, because I'm not going to go to the store and buy the physical copy. I just didn't do it. James Bond. I beat James Bond. I don't care about having a physical copy or not. It's like, I get what you're saying about some games. Yes, some games, yes, but there's not a game out right now or for the last 5 years that I've beat that I could care less about whether I have the physical copy or not. If I can't play it anymore, I don't care. I don't care. I can't name you a game right now that I haven't beaten.
The main people, oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, from as much as I play games and replay games, I'm not saying that you guys don't feel a different way. That's fine. But a person that plays a bunch of games and plays a bunch of new games repeatedly, because I like to immerse myself in these games, because I make time for my hobby, I make time for what I love. Yes, I am a gamer. I will find time. So yes, I can truly say that is not a big deal. Yes, I bought all the older games I bought because it takes me back to my childhood. It takes me back to a simpler time. None of these games do that. I can promise you that now. Every time I play GTA 5 now, it's a cesspool of nonsense online. Like, so I'm not gonna want to go back to the server and get instantly shot by some 6-year-old. I don't care. I don't care. I don't.
What is also affecting a big industry that is going to be affected is the collector industry. People like, for instance, I'm a gamer, but I'm also a collector. So it affects me on a massive scale because I not only play games, I collect games. I collect figures. I collect collector's editions of games. I don't just always buy the standard game. I'll buy the collector edition if it comes with something nice. I almost got the collector's edition of Street Fighter, but I didn't get to it in enough time. I almost got the collection edition of Mortal Kombat, with the last Mortal Kombat one that came out. But when I heard all the freaking reviews, I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money on it. But it's like the collectors are the ones who's gonna hurt the most. So you're gonna have people who want to be able to trade, resell, and have ownership. But then you're gonna also have the collectors, the people who like to have their games on their shelves, the people who was bitching about when they got rid of game manuals. Those people are the ones that it's really affecting. They're like extremely upset. It's like all over the internet right now.
Well, no, I think more it's ownership in general. I think it's affecting ownership.
Yeah,
You can't own nothing. Like I said, like for example,
that's what I'm saying.
there's a game. I have the old Beast Wars game for the PC. That game is a piece of shit. It is terrible. It runs
But,
horrible. The graphics are trash, but I could still go back and play that piece of shit and have a laugh about how horrible that game is.
yeah, and we got games now that I know I have games I'm attached to. I have games I still go back and play. And I would, like I said, I would hate that one day I'll just open my library and it's just like, oh, well, we got rid of it. We got off the server. Or worse, like the thing that happened a few years ago when Sony got hacked and nobody had access to anything.
That's
And
what
you're
happened.
just, huh?
I said that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Like,
That
but
was,
but at the same time, like I said before, I beat a majority of those games. Like, yes, does it suck to not be able to go back? Like I said, it's not even about the game; it's the progress. It's. I beat Spider-Man 2. I finished it. I beat the Miles Morales. I beat the Spider-Man 1. Now it's not having the game. It's
Mhm.
the not having the progress that I can't turn on this game and pick up where I left off. That's the crying shame about that. It's I
Right.
like that's what kills me the and most of
Oh,
all of my games.
I mean,
I got a good one.
Well,
I got a good
let
one.
me say this because I just want to get a point. Hold that thought, Shaby. I just want to say this point.
All
Like
right.
I said, I get what you're saying, Keith, but to me, like I said, I call it theft. I believe that they stole from you. That's how I look at
Yeah,
it.
that's
That
how I feel
stealing was
too.
for
All
me
the
a
money you
crime.
spent.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
crime.
disagree with what you're saying, but like I said, I feel like they stole my history more than they stole my time. That's what they stole from me. I like I said, the game is the game, bro. Like games become free. It's just like it makes me more mad to know that all the Spider-Mans are free if I pay $10. So I can easily pay that. I get what you guys are saying, but it's like I can easily pay $10 and literally have access to every game that I lost. But I have to start over? That's the killer. If you're a gamer, starting over is the worst. You remember
Yeah.
those days where you left on your N64 because you had to go to school, or your Sega because you didn't want to lose your progress. That's the epitome of gaming. Progress,
Hmm.
getting better. And it's like that's what hurts the most. It's not
Yeah.
about this. It's not about the physical copy. You took away my 20 years of 3 consoles of progression. Like that's what hurts the most. I
Yep.
don't care about I don't care about the game. Yes, if I put it like this, if I had to make a choice between getting the games back or getting the progression back, give me the progression any day.
So this what happened to me. Now it's not a physical game, but it's an example of the what could happen in the 2028. I think it said was it 2028, 2027, whatever it is. on the Quest 2, I have both of them, but anyway, on the Quest 2, they don't have physical games, but I'm just using this as an example of how it is kind of messed up. So I have a guilty pleasure. I kind of like rhythm games. Okay, don't make fun of me too bad. I like rhythm games. All right. So I got a thing. It's called Dance Central for the Quest, and I kept procrastinating on playing the game. It had DLC. They had DLC. I think it had online play and stuff like that. We could play with people and all this stuff like this. So time passed, and now they discontinued the game. So on my Quest 3, I don't have it on my Quest 3, and I won't get rid of my Quest 2 because it's on there, and I can't even play it unless I turn the internet off on the game, or it won't even let you play it. So it's like and when you do play it, you got to start it all over. So you can't unlock songs and just play. No, you got to start the game over from the beginning, and you got to unlock however many you can in one session, and you can't save game. I got to do that whole workaround just to play the damn game, and stuff like that is why ownership is important, because when you own something, you don't have to go through all those hoops, turns, and figure out how you're going to play this and how you're going to play that. And that's what destroys it too, because you can't just, go on your shelf and grab that game and just play it and don't have to worry about if it's going to work or if it's not going to work. You might have stuff you want to pass down to your kids, and maybe they want to, one day when they kids get older, they sell a collection and it's worth, hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, like that guy who sold the original mint condition Mario Brothers. We're not gonna have that stuff. We're not gonna have those moments anymore. Moving forward, we're not gonna be able to, take those games and trade them in or resell them.
Okay, but at the same time, I just don't feel like no games now in the last from 2020 and up are as impactful as, just like you said, the original Mario or the original Sonic or the original Street Fighter. I'm not going to say that they're not going to be worth money someday, 40, 50, 60 years down the road, but I just feel like back then, I'm not saying that there weren't, I just don't believe that there was as much copies being sold as there was now. It's too easy to get now. It's like, yes, I get what you're saying about collector's editions and stuff like that. Yeah, like the James Bond game with the little gun and the bullets. Like, yeah, but it's just like that dude that bought 50 copies of Grand Theft Auto. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but you bought 54 copies of a digital game.
Yeah, I read that.
But that doesn't make sense. Like, they're never going to run out of digital copies.
Hold on, I gotta respond that.
That will only make sense if it was a collector's edition.
Exactly.
Then that's gold. That's gold right there. If you buy that many collector's editions, and let's just say it's going to sell out. Period. It's going to sell out.
Exactly.
So if you get all the collector's edition, and it's actually physically on the damn disc, man, the value goes up. That's what's going on with Nintendo games, because you got the key card games and you got the ones without the key card. And the ones that doesn't have the key card, they're worth more. People are willing to buy more.
Yeah. And hold on, wait. I just want to say this piece that I'm glad you brought that up, because I'm telling you, that's one of the dumbest motherfuckers that's alive
stupid
on this planet. That dude is an idiot.
And that's exactly my point. It's like, do I have collector's edition of the game? Like, yeah, I have the GTA 5 PS3 hardback collector's edition. Yeah, I went all out when that game came out. Like I had a regular copy, but then I eventually bought the hardback case, the tinfoil case with the book and all the lanyards and shit. Yes, do I have everything? No. But when 2K used to do their little specials of like the hardbacks and the Shaq cover and with the poster and the playing cards. Like I still got those. So I get what you're saying with some games. Yes. And what is it? Final Fantasy? What's the new one that just dropped? 15, 16?
I got the
bought
collector's edition of Final
yeah,
Fantasy when it came out.
Yeah.
I bought the hardback. I got the map and everything in there. It's like, and me, anybody who knows me, I'm not even a Final Fantasy fan, but that one I love because it's not that turn-based bullshit. I love that game. It's more like a Devil May Cry type of game. It's a great
Final
game.
Fantasy 7. Sorry, I gotta say this. Final Fantasy 7 is so nostalgic for me because I remember the PS1 when they had those old graphics, and I thought it was phenomenal back then. And then they just go ahead.
Oh no. But I want to say, what game has hit like that though? It's just like San Andreas or Final Fantasy 7. It's like, when is the last time like NBA Live 2005 or just like James always says, Techno Bowl or old Maddens or stuff like, dude, Madden 2004 when you had Team Echo and all of this stuff, and it's like games don't hit like that now. And maybe it's because we are older and we do remember a time. But
I don't know. I love the shit out of God of War and Horizon. They're my favorite.
Yes. But those were like I said 5 years ago. It's like so yes, I get what you're saying, but we like those games like God of War. I know a lot of guys who aren't dads hate God of War now. And it's like, if you're a dad and you play God of War now, like the new God of Wars, it basically hits different. Like, I'm not saying 1, 2, and 3 weren't good, but it's just something about you having a son and trying to walk through this life with him and just losing your wife. It touched me even more playing those games. And yes, will this new God of War do that for me? Who knows? I personally don't think so. But am I going to play it? Of course I am. I'm a God of War fan. Do I like the direction they're going? No. Is it because, it's a female protagonist? I don't mind because you got to learn about his wife in the game, blah, blah, blah. I won't go on to because we ain't got time. But I just don't feel like games hit as different for kids. Not us. But
yeah,
to be like, oh.
Well, like, I agree with that.
And that's what I'm saying about the huh?
No, I want to let you finish because this is like the last word. So
no, I just said I agree. I'm not cutting him off. He's cooking.
Okay, I get my bad.
I just feel like kids of ages like 25 and under aren't gonna appreciate video games. They just want to buy, spin. Like, that's all that matters. That's all. They don't play games for the heart of it. They play games to stream online and make money. Yes, we are a dying breed of people that are passionate about whether it be pricing, story modes. I'm a stickler for a good story. I've played too many games that have a good story that I've sat there and been at awe on the amazement of this damn game. And I just like I made my kids literally beat a game this summer. Now, how they feel, I don't know. But it's like, you guys need to understand like that feeling of like finishing a game, not playing Roblox, not playing Fortnite, actually sitting down, watching this story. If you do watch the story or not, it is what it is. But you need to develop problem-solving skills. And that's what video games has done for me. It's like that and so many other things. But kids don't care about that. Kids don't care about if it's a diss or not. Like, dude, I got multiple Xbox original games. And you know what I miss? Books. Games had books that told you what to do and how to play. You didn't have to go to a screen on the settings screen. No, you open up this book. I'm reading books and being like, I don't even know how to do this. Oh, okay, you tell me how to do it. Like, I miss that. I miss books. I miss the popping a game out of the little thing. Yes, I miss that. But these new games, I don't care because I open the game and it's empty. It's literally just a disc. It's fucking hollow inside.
All right.
And there's no love.
I'll say this. I know everybody's gonna leave, but he's right about the age variant. But that's actually there's a lot of reasons why people complain, because these kids is not going to have any sense of ownership in the world that we're going in. We're not going to own shit. Basically, a lot of shit is just, we're not going to, ownership is going to be gone. It's going to be a thing of the past. And you're right, with these kids, that's actually what the problem is. It doesn't care. It's just, oh, I'm gonna just spend the money, and then if they get rid of it, they get rid of it. And it's just like, and us as a person who likes ownership, it's like, no, if I pay for something, I want to choose when I'm ready to get rid of it because I paid for it. But these young kids, people who spending $100 or more on Fortnite cosmetics, is not going to care about physical copies.
Exactly.
But I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So, with that being said, I want to thank James. I want to thank Keith. Welcome back, Keith. Welcome back, CBD. Thanks for coming on. I want to thank Keith. And I want to thank Adam for being on this podcast. I almost forgot about Adam. With that being said, make sure on your way out to follow or subscribe depending on your platform. Make sure to hit that like button. Check out the Clips channel, Fit the Description Podcast over there on YouTube. Also, check out the Instagram. I know I got to work on it. Opinion_piece_network is still up and it's still there. And with that being said, I want to thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all on the next episode. Have a good one.